Now at 4:30, protecting your kids from being exposed to harmful social media. Australia has become the first in the world to ban children under 16 from major platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. First Alert 4's Taylor Holt explains how it works and why it could matter here at home.
The social media ban in Australia is being positioned by the Australian government as more of a delay, basically saying, let's let children be children.
Australia's new social media law is drawing attention worldwide, including from educators and researchers here in St. Louis. The world's first law bans children under 16 from having accounts on these platforms. The responsibility falls on tech companies, not parents, with fines of up to 49.5 million Australian dollars for noncompliance. That converts to about 33.4 million US dollars.
They can view content, but they are not allowed to have accounts on those sites.
Some platforms, including YouTube Kids, WhatsApp, Discord, and Roblox, are exempt. The Australian government says the goal is to reduce cyberbullying, anxiety, and unhealthy social comparison among kids.
That kind of social comparison has a lot of negative impacts on children. They aren't able to understand and rationalize what they're seeing, understanding that some of it may be performative.
And Australia's move is already sparking discussion in the U.S., including here in Missouri. A similar ban is unlikely for now, but Missouri has taken steps to limit screen time, including banning cell phones in K-12 classrooms.
That is sort of an easy first step into doing maybe some age limits, some time limits, some other kind of regulation.
One of the biggest challenges is enforcement. Australia plans to require age verification using third-party AI software, a move tech companies strongly oppose. Jackson says Missouri has already seen similar pushback.
We've certainly seen, even here in Missouri, in the Pornhub example, when asked to implement age verification for access to adult material, the company decided to just limit all access to any Missouri residents. So it basically left Missouri. That is what many of the tech companies are concerned that they will have to do.
While a hard ban may not come here, she says regulations focused on child safety are more likely to gain support.
Right now, things that are focused on child safety, child protection, tend to have a better chance of passing in the United States.
For now, Australia's law is being closely watched worldwide. Taylor Holt, First Alert 4.